Hello guys, welcome to our channel Colors of Crypto. Today we are going to talk about how to set trailing stop loss in our futures trade and how this trailing stop loss is different from traditional stop loss and how do we set it. So guys, before going into that, I would like you to introduce to my Telegram channel which also goes by the name of Colors of Crypto. Here we provide free futures trading signals which are backed by strong technical analysis. I have provided the link for joining in the description of the video. You can click on that and join our Telegram channel and print money with us. So guys, let's get back into our content. So before that, let me go to the Binance app directly. Here we will go to futures tab. So guys, as I have taken a position in Ethereum, it's in the PNL of minus 24.60. So for putting stop loss, I will go to the trading page of Ethereum. Here below the buy and sell tab, I will go to sell tab. If this is a long position, we will go to sell tab, and if this is a short position, we will go to buy tab. Guys, trailing stop loss is different from traditional stop loss in a way that we don't have to move our stop loss when we are in. Basically, this stop loss is more oriented towards saving your profits. When you get in a profit in a trade and you forget to move your stop losses, and if the price goes higher and suddenly it dumps, your all profit is gone and your stop loss is hit at NPNL or wherever you set it that, and you missed out of your profits. So this trailing stop is more oriented towards booking profit in the parts, and this stop doesn't closes your full position. It's up to you how much position you want to close if the stop loss is hit, and it's not fixed, it's dynamic, it keeps moving with the market price once it's get activated. So for setting stop loss, I will go to sell tab. In the orders menu, you have to choose trailing stop. Now here you can see 4 fields are there. First is callback, second is mark and last, third is activation, and fourth is amount. And there's a slider also available for choosing the amount, and there's also a reduce only button. Firstly, we will talk about callback. This callback is calculated in percentages. If you want to set a trailing stop loss, you have to choose how much percent below that activation or market price you want to set stop loss. Like in this trade of Ethereum, I have an entry of 25.29. So I will only get in profit if the mark price crosses this entry price. So let me set a trailing stop loss when the price of Ethereum goes to 2600. So at activation price, I will type 2600. When the price hits 2600, this trailing stop will get activated, and now it will move with the market price. And if you don't fill anything in the activation price field, your trailing stop will get activated on the spot at the current market price. So I will like to activate my trailing stop at 2600, and I will put it below 1% of 2600 is 26. So let us put at 1% only, and I would like to close 50% of it if the price goes above 2600, and if it falls, I would like to close this much below. Don't forget to check reduce only button. If we don't click on reduce only button while our one position is already activated, we have already taken a position, then this opens a position against our current position, and we get some loss. So I will like to close 50% of my size here, and I will click on sell short. It will ask for confirmation that I am setting a trailing stop loss which is having a callback rate of 1%. Activation is at 2600. This trailing stop will become activated only when the price of Ethereum hits 2600, goes above it, and amount I have selected, and then I will click on confirm sell. Now you can go to open orders tab, and here you can see that your order is placed. Also, you can put traditional stop loss. For the stop loss you are provided in trades, you can put it at below your entry, because trailing stop loss is only used for booking profits so that you don't miss out of your profits. It is more oriented towards that thing. You can put more than one trailing stop loss for single trade. Like I can put another on 2650. Callback rate is same. I would like to close another 25% of my trade, and I will click on sell short and it will get activated. It's similar like click on close position, and like we used to place limit orders here. But in this case, if price doesn't hits our exact price, and if it falls below, just below our target price, we miss out of our profits. We are not able to book any much of that. So that's why we are putting trailing stop loss. And you can use traditional stop loss at whatever the price you were provided to put the stop loss below your entry. Trailing stop loss is always put at our entry price. Last thing I will like to remind you again, that if you don't put anything in the activation field, your trailing stop loss will become activated simultaneously, and it will run parallel to the percentage of the current market price or last price, whichever you have chosen. Market price is this. In the order book you see price is reflected in the bold letters in green and red, and below that there's a price in gray. That is we call mark price, and the upper one is last price. So you can choose any one of that. I mostly use last price for this. So guys, this was all about how to set trailing stop loss on your trades and never miss on your profits. It is better to use trailing stop loss than putting limit orders, because order don't get filled, because our trade might or might not hit that target. But with the help of trailing stop loss, you are rest assured that you will get some profit. So guys, I hope you have to understand about trailing stop loss. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.